What up, guys? Kevin here. Time to play my favorite game, your favorite game, Landon Donovan's favorite game. Sorry, I don't know any other U.S. men's soccer players. I didn't know. I thought the World Cup happens in the summer. Starting now? All right. The Metacritic score game. This is a game where games come out. They get a Metacritic score based on all the reviews that they get. And we got to guess what that score is for the Callisto Protocol. A little game called the Callisto Protocol, where I just heard somebody say, oh, the Callisto Protocol comes out next week. I'm like, what? No, that game comes out in December. Oh, I guess next week is December. Wow. This is a game, I ain't gonna lie, wasn't looking forward to it. They announced it, from the creator of Dead Space. I'm like, I like Dead Space, but usually how these games go, when the creator of something that we all know and love goes on to make a spiritual successor, those games are usually not that good. Usually not that good. However, every time we saw this game, we went, yeah, that looks pretty damn good. Yeah, that looks kind of amazing. And you gotta remember, this is made by, of course, the dude who made Dead Space games, but PUBG of all studios. I believe they're the ones that are making this game. Or little side developer. I don't know. I don't know how it works there. I don't know if it's a publisher or what, but PUBG makes a lot of money. A lot of money. And I think it shows with this game. There's a pretty good, decent budget with this game, it looks like. Or maybe you got a really talented fella, Greg Schofield. I think that's his name. Schofield. Is his name Greg? I don't know. But I saw a very fascinating, not an interview, he was just answering questions on being a creative director on a video game. Very fascinating. And he just says, it's just being around making games. You just learn after another. Video games are very iterative. And just very fascinating conversation. And I like the dude. I like the cut of his jib. And I can't wait to cut of the limbs in this game. It looks so good. And nothing is really holding my attention right now. So why not? Why not? I think I might play this game. Nothing else is holding my attention right now. So that being said, I don't play crappy games. I don't. Especially a game that's not really my genre. Sci-fi horror. I like Dead Space 2 and I like Dead Space 3, actually. Shout out to the homie. Played that together. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. People crap on Dead Space 3, but I enjoyed it. Dead Space 1, I played a little bit, but I never beat it. So I can't wait for the remake to launch a month or two after this game? Yeah, it's going to be sci-fi horror. Goodness. So what do I think about the Callisto Protocol? Seems like everyone's high on the game. Yeah, I'm just thinking, what would it take to get a very high score? And it does take a lot of 9s and 10s to get a really high score. I think it can do it. Now, this is the first game. So there's a lot of no history there. I know there's the Dead Space history, but so you got people reviewing games. They have to, their ceiling is not going to be a 10 if there's no history of the Callisto Protocol getting a 10. They'll be too afraid to do it. They're like, oh, I can't give a 10. You can give a 10 to God of War Ragnarok because a lot of people gave 2018 a 10 or a perfect score. So it's like, all right, hey, it's more of the same, so we can go ahead and give this a perfect score. Ooh. So that being said, Kevin, born in 87. I'm going to give it an 87 for the Callisto Protocol. I can't wait. Even the performance modes are pretty good. What are they, 4K 60 or 1440p 60 or something? Yep, gonna do it. The Callisto Protocol, my Metacritic score prediction is 87. I think it's gonna be a nice little surprise to end the year. And shout out to Greg Schofield, very interesting guy. I mean, we just harp on, oh, Kojima is such a genius. You hear this guy talk about making video games, you can tell he's very passionate and he knows his shit. And it shows in the trailers. This game's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later. Later.